Now, of course, we all know about the Absol with the Toxtricity and all that, but come on, that's yesterday's news. I am, in fact, much more interested in trying it out with Okidogi. Reason being is because not only is it a 2-prize Pokemon, but it also has a very big HP of 250 and can hit 260 damage straight up. As long as it's poisoned, and of course, you combine it with Petrunt in order to be able to do that, being able to throw it into the active with said poison. And the reason why I like this is because with the Munkidori and the Binding Mochi, you can go to even higher heights to take massive 1-hit KOs. Oh, and we also do have a Gravity Mountain in this deck to help with that too against the stage 2s. But you also do just instantly one-shot Goldengo, which is one of the most popular, if not one of the best decks in the format. So with this list that I've created, you do have some pretty interesting matchups. And for me, that gets me excited. So let's get these bad boys down. And from here, low-key, I don't know fully what I'm up against just yet. I'm expecting Absol, and that's actually fine with me. But I want to make sure that I do this right and I don't overbench. So I think I'm just going to stay with this bad boy and then go for a Munkidori Team Evolution. We got the energy switch, so I can go straight into this next turn, which feels good. Plus the boss, I think we're going to be okay. Let's go into the Toxes here. And there we have it. Yeah, come on. Like, Okidogi has always been a super strong EX card. It's just been charging it up. But now, of course, we have Toxtricity for that. Hey, I'm excited. Dark Patch went out. For those who don't know what Dark Patch is, there you go on the screen right over there. You're welcome. But as that card has come, it's gone, and Toxtricity has taken its place. But enough of the chit-chat. Let's see where we go. Boss's orders. I'm assuming you're going to throw out my Okidogi. No? Bro, you see what I have on my bench, right? What are you doing? All right. I mean, sure thing. You kind of just wasted a boss, but I'll let you have it, I guess. I think they don't know I have the energy switch play or energy attachment. Mind you, it actually allows me to keep Munkidori. Oh, this is already smooth sailing. All right, let's just Sinister Surge here and get energy onto the Okidogi. And there you have it. And I'll use Munkidori's Adrenabrain. And I'll move it to the Yveltal. I don't want to give Munkidori damage just to throw back. Oh, they skip. They were intimidated by the doggo. Let's just go to the next one. Going first is a little bit slow, if I'm honest with you. But we'll throw your Veltal up and we'll go for an Okidogi. We'll see how this bad boy pans out going on a first situation. If anything, though, it's not looking great, is it? You can't poison this Machinature on the first turn, can you? No, you can't. What am I confusing that with? There's an attack that I swear used to be able to charge yourself up on the first turn. Or am I just, like, absolutely making that up? So, fun fact, I did actually base this, kind of, on a deck that I think did well in a City League or something down that line. It wasn't like, I don't think it's a true, like, spiritual successor, for a lack of a better term, of that list. I think that list played like Secret Box and stuff like that, but I was playing around with it and it just didn't feel that great. And then I decided to just kind of toy around with Okidogi EX with Toxtricity to see what I could come up with. And I came up with something kind of similar, I guess, in the way that it's built with its Pokemon. But in terms of like how the deck itself is built, I think it's pretty different. So this is still my list, but I just weirdly enough ended up with a similar number count of certain Pokemon, like 2 Okidogi EX, a Munkidori EX is in here. So believe it or not, this is actually a Loyal 3 deck, more so than it is just an Okidogi deck, because you have the whole Loyal Trio in here, which I think makes it very fun. Anyway, against Metagross, that is a big boy, and one that's going to be much harder to hit for at least a 1-hit KO. But Gravity Mountain can help us. We do have Gravity Mountain in here, as I mentioned, I think. Obviously, some Munkidori shenanigans. We could pull something out of the bag, I'm sure. With that said, though, I'm curious. Should I Arven for Trolley, or should I just Arven and just go straight into the Poisonous Macula? That might be the move, you know. Unless they get an Iono here off of the Pokegear. It's a boss. They do Lily. Or I could, if they don't get anything from this, bear in mind, they did just like throw... No, I was going to say they threw Metagrosses to the bottom of the deck, but first off, it's not the bottom, it's a Lily, not an Iono. Second off, they have this, so, you know. That said, unless my opponent has, like, a Turo in here, we could just trap up Genesect whilst I develop my board. That seems like a smarter move, but I don't know my opponent's list, so it's hard to tell. Anyway, let's see what their Poffin does for him as they take an infinity amount of time to look at it. Look at what's Blood doing? It's almost like they're deck checking on the ladder. What is it? Mimikyu. Oh wait, I'm not scared of that at all. I'm totally fine. I've got your Veltal to deal with that. That's okay. Now, of course, in order for me to stick up this and try and develop board state, I do need an energy, right? I need to get Clutch going. But this is what I really enjoy about the Okidogi deck, right? Is turn 1 going second, you have a lot of options. You can either clutch something, so maybe they can't retreat the next turn. Whoa. Oh, yes, baby. As I was saying, you can either clutch something and stick him up, TM Evo, or Poisonous Maculature. You have like 3 different turn 2 attacks, or turn 1 going second attack, should I say. And it feels a little bit like cheating. Anyway, let's just go for a clutch onto that Genesect. And we're hoping we can do this for a couple of turns. Arven, get our boys out, just slowly but surely work. Now, don't get me wrong. They can just straight up attack with it. They can go for a protect charge if they want to. I mean, sure thing, right? In which case, I think maybe next time I don't... Okay. All right. Was not expecting the candy. I thought they were going to just straight Metallic Signal and then double evolve and then maybe they turn afterwards, but... Okie dokie. An energy in hands, they can protect charge here and just knock out your Veltal. Should I have done something different then? Should I have just gone straight for the TM Evo? Now that I'm thinking about it, probably, right? Let's not get carried away. We don't know what our opponent actually has yet. They pass! What? You didn't even accelerate energy, what? Okay, sure thing. The ladder always surprises me, bro. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but do you know what? I'm not even going to judge me, brother. You've got your reasons. I am not here to question them. I'm here to try and play some Pokemon. Do I then just go for Evo? Is it like, I think Evo's the move, isn't it? But then again, why did they just pass like that? Should I keep clutching them? Are they not understanding that they can accelerate to... Can they? They can accelerate to Genesect, right? Yes, they can. So why did they not do that? Why did they not even Metallic Signal? What? They must have... No, they must have been AFK or something, right? Is their connection really poor or something? I don't know. I don't even... Do you know what? I don't even want to figure it out. I've got double Monkey Dory here. I'm going a little bit greedy, but I kind of don't care. They're going to take out my Yveltal eventually, and then I'll just throw a Petron down, and then we just, like, we cook like crazy. Assuming they make a play? Brother, come on. What's going on here? They've attached to Genesect now. Right. And now they go for XP. So what was last turn? What was that all about? God, it's so unpredictable. All right, fine. Okay. We made a misplay. They made a misplay, or they're... Whatever's going on there and happened. I think the score is even. I think we're now back to a game with some level of integrity. I hope. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to play Pokemon, bro. This is what the ladder gives me, bro. This is what I get. Let's go for... Actually, is the Mochi the move or is the Bravery Charm the move? Can they pull off something here for a KO? They probably can't. Oh, God, what was that? Gassy McSnassy over here. Okay, relax. How about this then? I'm going to go for a Sinister Surge onto an Okidogi. Wait, just kind of realized, though, that I just get OHKO'd by this if I get the KO here. Hold the fuck. Here's what I'm doing then. I'm going for an energy switch onto Monkey Dory. Hey, this game is chopped. It is cooked, broski. I'm going to move that over here. Okay, and then I'm going to go for a counter, I guess, onto this Beldum. I'm in no rush. I'm in literally zero rush. I'm going to end my turn. If this monkey goes down, that's fine. If I can get double monkey established, that would be so good. They get one for themselves, though, as they go for an Arven. And this is like... It's strange how Metagross isn't anywhere in the form. Why is Metagross doing bad, by the way, in terms of the meta? Because doesn't it have all the ingredients for a good deck? It's a stage 2 Pokemon with very high HP, with a typing that is... Granted, weak to maybe Ceruledge. It's weak to... Well, no, it is. Weak to fire. So I guess you have Mega Charizard and Ceruledge to worry about. But even then, they're kind of like not really about too much. And you have the ability to use the Monkey Dory engine. Could you accelerate to yourself? You have Genesect. What exactly is holding this deck back? If anyone could tell me why it's just not doing well, I'd love to know. Because like, look how easy it is to get Metagrosses out. It's just... It's so simple. Maybe it's the energy situation? It looks like you do need to play a lot. So maybe the deck bricks a lot because of that. Yeah, it doesn't have the same utility as something like a Charizard or a Grimmsnarl would, in that it only needs 2 energy to attack. But you can do it every turn. It's... Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it. Maybe I need to give more time into Metagross because it seems like it has the recipe for what it needs to be a good deck. Anyway, the question is can I get this Metagross taken down? I don't think so, but I'll go for it. Let's go for the Mochi. We have to get Petrunt. We know that's just we need that. And I think I Sinister Surge for now to help thin out the deck. This means we're currently with Monkey Dory doing 330, literally 10 damage off. Gravity Mountain would fix all of that for us, or a Monkey Dory afterwards, I guess. But we want to take the one at KO, man. We don't want to play games, bro. Okay. I mean, this is greedy, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna ult for the way these bad boys just to thin. It sounds mental, but I think I need to do it. I have to Lily. If I get a grav, we can talk here. Come on. Oh, we got it. Come on, baby. Alrighty then. then. This is looking Gucci. Let's go for an Adrenabrain. Move that damage to the Metagross. And this is one hell of a commitment, I know. But they can't one-hit KO my Okidogi. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, maybe they can with the Monkey Dory on this. Do you know what? I don't care. I'm going for the one-hit KO. Let's just get a chain crazed off. Take out that Metagross. God, it feels like I KO'd a Mega, but I'm only taking 2 prizes. Jesus. Lively Stadium coming up again. Gonna be quite good for us. This card, you know, brings us to 280, if I'm correct. Whack this on there. You've got a Pokemon that has an insane level of HP for a 2-prize basic, by the way. So you can see we're borrowing a lot from the Absol archetype. I think it's just really cool. Nonetheless, I was wrong. They cannot one-hit KO me. Meaning, if they just swing into me here, yes, I go down if I swing back, but I also do just take out another Metagross. But, oh, that's still kind of scary, though. Because that means all they got to do is boss for game afterwards. Oh, but wait, I've got Monkey Dory on my side. Hold on, no, that's okay. No, we're fine. Even with the likes of this Iono, I still think we're okay. Like the Bravery Charm. Tempted to throw that on Petron, actually, to be fair to you. A late game Petron with Bravery Charm and Lively Stadium in play always feels so nice. So I'll take that to the bank any day of the week. Because they do go for a Metallic Signal. That turn must have been some sort of connection issue. Or, I don't know, they're on their phone and they, like, had to do something quickly. I don't know. The amount of times where I'm testing and playing, I'm like doing something else at the same time that I accidentally skip a turn. It does happen, but usually I just scoop the game by then. Because missing a turn is low-key a big deal. Who would have thought? Let's just move damage over to this Metagross then. That's fine with me. I think I will Bravery Charm this Petron and then get it charged up. So at least we're good to go next turn. Also, I don't need to accelerate any more energy. I won't. Nah, let's just Ultra Ball this to thin out. We don't need these two anymore. Not going to be using our Monkey Dory X just yet. Might need it next turn, who knows? But we'll just go for a Lily now. And this is the thing with Toxtricity is, especially with the Loyal 3, sometimes your bench just doesn't have it. I would love to have a second Monkey Dory down. That would be cracked, but it's just not it. Maybe next turn, hey? We could maybe get second Monkey Dory, Petron. Oh, that'd be so cool. Nonetheless, here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to accelerate 1 energy in play onto both Tox. Oh, actually, that's 1 energy left. I'm going to change my mind. I'm not doing that. I was going to do that for Retreat, but I've changed the mind. I've got Petron. I don't need to worry about Retreat, bro. I am overthinking. Let's just Chain Craze. Let's just go for another one at KO on Metagross. That Gravity Mountain sticking was so nice. We've got the Mochi and a Petron. Not really needed. It'll be good with the Monkey Dory, though, if it does come to needing that. And yeah, they can throw out Mimikyu, but we've got Boss. Assuming they don't Iono me. Maybe I should have attached 1 energy to Toxtricity then, so I can Gentle Slap the Mimikyu. Hard to say. Hard to say. Either way, they go for their Metallic Signal. Did they just evolve this? And why are you playing a Dialga? Chrono Burst. Hold on. Shuffle that and all energy into the deck. It does 160. That's actually not a bad attack. Hold on. It's like it was almost made for Metagross. That is interesting. Energy Recycler coming in. They can Ghost Eye, actually. Oh, so you're planning to Ghost Eye for the KO? Okay, that's pretty cool. They did just go for a Gear, though, to get themselves an Arven. Have they played Supporter yet? I think they played Lily, right? Yeah. So as it stands, currently, no Gust. Unfair stamp. Don't come out. Okay. Oh, no, they didn't get Metagross, did they? They can't Mimikyu. All right, we just boss, and it's GG. Bro, this Okidogi has literally just carried. It's sweeped. Ay, man. What a crazy little card. And when it pops, my God, does it pop. And for anyone wondering about the paid actor allegations, it's on ranked, okay? I think it's because I'm low-ish on the ladder. Maybe you get these players that aren't really fully committed to the games. I don't know. But anyway, next game. Who doesn't love a cheeky Yveltal start, hey? Who doesn't love that? We're up against the Zardizu. Let's see what happens. You throw a Mega Kangaskhan down and a Armarouge? I mean, Charcadet? Wait, is this the other Zard? The one that does 330? For 4 and... No. Or is it Megazard? Is this Megazard? Wait, is this Megazard Ho-Oh with... Oh, I like what I'm seeing if that's the case. I love a bit of creativity. Sadly, I think you're going to lose, but hey, you do you, boo. You do you. Let's go for a clutch. I think, do I clutch or do I Evo? Low-key, I kind of want to Evo for... Oh, but then I've already got, like, Toxtricity here. Okay, I think I'm going to clutch. Maybe I get the TM Evo? I'll get the Mochi. I think it's fine. I think clutch is going to do a lot of work for us here. So let's just get another Toxel down. Let's get a Pecharunt down. Probably save it at that. Maybe... Yeah, I think I just save it at that. Could have got Fez. Maybe I should have got Fez. Hard to say, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get super greedy here. I'm going to go for the Mochi Yveltal. Hey, listen, this might be stupid, okay? It might be silly. It might be a silly move. But if I'm going to be clutching here every turn, I might be able to get a KO on Mega Kangaskhan. You know, I mean, it's a reach, but... Clutching for 60 every turn, trying to set up your board state is so much better than clutching for 20. I'm going to take the risk, man. And if I can Arven here for an Ultra Ball and just get another Toxtricity, we'll be up and going in no time. But that said, it does leave me vulnerable. There is a Charmeleon. Oh, now that I think about it, actually, that's kind of silly, right? Because they can't just like run errand. Sorry, no, they can't just rapid fire combo. Next turn, so that's something. That said, I am straight up in range here. So I think I just take the KO on Kangaskhan, right? With Okie Dokie, I can Arven for an energy switch or... Well, I could actually, if I wanted to, just get straight up Vessel. The energy switch seems to make more sense to me. It's in deck. So, and then combining that with maybe... Instead of Mochi, Bravery Charm. That seems much more viable. Let's go for an Arven and let's see what I should be doing here. I could go for another clutch. I just let them take the knockout. I mean, is that more security on my end? Am I being like, I could be too aggressive and that punish me? Maybe I do clutch one more time. Like, what's losing Yveltal gonna do? Now my brains are turning. I think I actually do get a Fez now. So I am kind of making up for my own misplays, I guess. But I think maybe I'll do the charm here. No, I think I just clutch. I don't know. I'm a bit indecisive. You can't really see how I'm playing. I'm very indecisive as to what I want to do, but I think I'm expecting them to just attach KO, then I get Fez, then I draw, then I can obviously go for Okie Dokie, and I can take the KO Mega Kangaskhan with a little bit more security, rather than just KOing it now, then coming up with Megazard and OHKOing me somehow. I just don't think it's worth it, because I would have nothing left in play, and it would just be really bad. So I think that's the move. But I did see an Armor Rouge. I didn't see Megazard, though. I saw Charizard EX, the Dark type. Wait, you are just straight up trying to do the Crimson Armor? Okay, well, I have to get Monkidori then. I have to turn off that ability, bro. Blood is doing Crimson Armor Charizard EX. That is so cool. Using Charizard as no man or woman intended. Just to charge up this Donny. Not even. Okay, I guess you're there for good luck. Is that why you're there? Probably, right? No, there is Mega Charizard, the big one at KO'er. Obviously, our game plan here is to take out Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Zard, and then from there we win, right? That's got to be our game plan. I need to get some damage on that Mega Zard then. Maybe find Gravity Mountain. We'll see. The more I'm playing this deck, the more I'm realizing that we need 2 Gravity Mountain in here. Maybe 1 Lively Stadium instead, because there's a lot of stage 2s in the format. Yeah, that seems to make some sense. Either way, Petron coming up. Would love to get a Monkidori down at some point. Night Stretcher, that gets me an energy. I'll just do Nest Ball into Fez. I think that's just what we do. And we'll see what we get, unless I should have Toxed first. Never punished. Let's throw a Monkey down. I think we definitely do that. I think we go for a Sinister Surge onto Okie Dokie. Yeah, sure thing. Whatever. Let's do that. Lively Stadium feels pretty good here, actually, now that I say it. So let's get this. Let's do this. And try and... Is it worth trying to stay alive, though? They hit 360 with a single energy next turn. I don't think there's anything I can do to not get KO'd. So it seems like the correct play, then, is to... Oh, I moved into the wrong Pokemon! Okay, it's fine. I'm going to do this. My Lively Stadium. It's going to work out. Let's forget my misplays. They didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. I shouldn't know what am I doing when I moved that to Zard. Yes, I can Tox, but I don't want to. I'm tilting, bro. I didn't pay attention, man. I'm sure it's fine. I'm not going to get Iono'd or anything. I'm going to draw into the cards I need. And that Megazard is going down next turn straight up, right? It's just happening. That said, thankfully, I think I'm forcing that. Am I forcing them? No. Yes, I am forcing them to discard all 4 energy to KO my Okie Dokie instead of 3. Because I think 3 energy is 270. And I'm at 290 with poison. That's 280 that they can do max. So they have to discard 4 energy to do so. Oricorio would be kind of devastating right now, especially after that Superior. I just saw a Chi-Yu as well. I mean, wow, this deck is just going all over the place. But I get it. It's like this weird fire toolbox deck that just uses Zard. Because you can obviously like accelerate to Armor Rouge and attack. You can use Chi-Yu in the early game if you get lucky and just do a Flame Surge and put a bunch of energy into play. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's suboptimal, right? If you go for Armor Rouge and stuff, you might as well just do the Ho-Oh Armor Rouge line and do that instead of Oricorio. But isn't just Oricorio Armor Rouge better then in that case? If you're going Megazard, I don't know. There's an Oricorio down, and that Excited Turbo is coming into play, so it doesn't look like it matters what I did here. Oh, wait, is that what you're doing? Oricorio Megazard with the Armor Rouge to accelerate a bunch of energy onto Armor Rouge? I don't know. I think this is... honestly, I think you can just call this Oricorio box. That's what I think this deck is. Wait, you didn't knock me out? Why'd you do that? Oh, no. Oh, someone didn't do their maths homework. Oh, my Lord. Hey, listen, bro. Again, ladder. Yeah, they're giving me a question mark thing. You can see it. You can't see it behind my camera there, but they're emoting with a question mark. I don't think they knew the maths on it. I think they whiffed it. Now, we're not at the woodworks yet. As soon as this statement gets bounced, we're knocked out. That's very scary. But, well, I mean, what can I do? Well, I'm just sitting here. I've got to attack, right? There's something else I can go for. I'll do a Toxtricity onto this. Petra, sure thing. But that low-key is just about it, you know? I was expecting a KO. I really was. Iono, what does that do for me? I've got Nespor and Mochi right now. I think I need to hold my hand. Not literally, figuratively. No, I mean, in-game. Yes. Let's just chain craze. This video is nuts, man. What is it with the ladder recently? It's got to be my rank. It's got to be the fact that I tanked my rank trying to test a few decks. And now my elo's all over the place and I'm playing against someone who's a really good player, someone who's like very new to the game or anything in between, you know what I mean? That's what I think is the case. But don't let it discourage you from this deck. You'll see it in action, all right? You can imagine this against another deck like a Goldengo. Trust me, it's so fun and also very winnable. Look at you retreating, cowering away, as it were. I can drop you by effectively 60 HP next turn with a Monkey Dory and a Gravity Mountain. Double Monkey Dory could just straight up win me their game next turn, actually. That's a weird situation, but it could work. The more I think about it, the more that's like looking like a serious potential option. But I need to make sure I promote the Monkey Dory then for pivot. Okay. I mean, I have to get Gravity Mountain for that to work, right? But I'll give it a go. Why not? We're on the ladder. Let's get crazy with it, man. Tall Scrapper. At least get rid of those balloons that they're messing about with. So let's just get rid of them while we can. Might have been a bad idea, but who knows? Okay, this is getting very weird. I'm getting rid of my Ionos. Okay. And I'm gonna get an Okie Dokie EX. I'm then gonna Fez. I don't know if this is right, but I'm valuing my Mochi. Wait, that's just game. No? I'm pretty sure just win. Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, GG. Sure thing, man, sure thing. Petron's gonna come in. We're gonna hit 180. The boss just gets us there. Didn't even think about the boss play. Here I am trying to think of this super mechanical play of double monkey with the gravity. Just boss him, man. Just boss up the megas and be done with it. All right, granted, we didn't play any top tier decks today, but that would be boring. And with that said, I think this Okie Dokie needs a little bit of attention. I think maybe someone should maybe commit some time to it. It's kind of a good deck. But either way, I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye.